Sylvester Dorgu is a 3D character artist. His attention to details breathes life into his creations. He likes to push the most sophisticated software out there to their limits. Sylvester is a gifted self-taught artist whose work is truly captivating.
When I was young, I got my first set of Legos, and it was a plane, I think. Yeah, it was an airplane. And then I built it and I enjoyed it so much that I was like, oh, I want to be a pilot. And that was me from like primary school all the way to eighth grade, ninth grade. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I don't enjoy the piloting aspects, but I enjoy more building stuff. Then in my 11th year, I had this friend who was an architect and he introduced me to SketchUp. I fell in love with it immediately. I was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I had done something. It was a black girl, Dami. She had braids and everything, and a lot of people liked it. I had like really good feedback on that, and I enjoyed doing that one. But then the hair was so power consuming on my laptop, and I didn't want to deal with that this time. I just wanted to like because I had been practicing different workflows and stuff, so I wanted to like crunch it all down and see how fast I could get it. And I just said, okay, I'm not bothering on the hair. So there's this head attire that we have in Nigeria. It's called a gili. And I just said, okay, since that covers the whole hair, I don't have to deal with like particles and all that stuff. Let me do that. And it looks nice. So I went on Pinterest, looked for inspiration, did a face, used texture in XYZ. And I was able to get from 4 weeks, I got it down to 4 days. And I was pretty happy with myself. To be honest, I kind of have never heard of it before, but the email that they sent, after that, I just went straight on Google because that's what I do. And I looked up what is GridMarkets. Oh, it's a rendering farm. Oh, wow, that price. And I'm like, oh, this is really interesting. And I started to like see how okay this can help me since now I'm going full ray tracing. I can like make animations and stuff like that. Basically, just start. The hardest thing to do is to like open the 3D software up and I don't know delete the default cube or something. So as soon as you do that, I don't know what it does, but you're just free to go anywhere. It's that motivation that you need to get, that first step. So as soon as you can get that, every other thing I feel it just comes as you need it. So after you open it up, you be like, okay, so how do I start modeling? How do I start sculpting? Then you go on YouTube, you check, you bring it back, then you start. How do I add hair? You go, you check, you bring it back. How do I render? You go, you check, you bring it back. Then, oh, this is my first work. This is crap. How do I make it better? You go, you bring it back, and that's how it is.